Look what came for me in the post today. Holbein Artists Coloured Pencils. 50 colours of pastel tones. Now, I admit I wasn't planning on buying this quite as soon as I did, but given, well, I'll just say events in the UK, I was a little worried about my ability to purchase this in the future, and honestly, I would rather have it in my hands now and 3 months down the line see that, okay, I can still buy it, rather than thinking I'll be able to buy it in 3 months' time and then not being available to do so. With that, I also bought a couple of extras because they weren't available in the 50 set, so that's 2 additional yellows and 2 additional greens to go along with some of the previous pencils that I'd purchased. Now, this has all come from Jackson's Art, though for some reason they're not available to ship Holbein pencils to the USA, and this does say, this product does not carry all necessary health warnings for the USA and Canada, not for sale or resale in the USA or Canada. So availability of these in those 2 countries are limited. But let's take the lid off, and we have in the lid a nice little chart which actually does show which pencils are available in which sets, something that is duplicated in their printed guide booklet, which is very useful as they do have 3 different 12 pencil sets, and these 2 do actually highlight to you which pencils are in which of those 12 sets. And we also have on the printed chart a selection of all the different colours that are available, so useful for people who want to have at least an approximation of what some of the other colours are. It has the OP number and a 1, 2 or 3, or in the case of the fluorescent ones, no light fastness rating. This is pretty much on the blue wall scale, which means the higher the number, the better the light fastness. And then for the pencils themselves. So the one thing I did notice when I initially got a few selection of pencils was that these look and feel very much like the Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. So if you've had or used those before, you pretty much will know how they feel. So I probably will be adjusting this personally. At the very least, I may get rid of these 2 greys because I'm not entirely sure I have a sufficient need for them. These 2 slots will probably go for the autumn leaf and soft white pencils, and then the other ones I will probably just keep additionally alongside these. So I will take a few minutes to put together a swatch sheet, and then we will be back. And here we are with a nicely presented swatch sheet. This isn't one that I'd made myself, it's one that I'd purchased in the past. I can't remember the details off the top of my head, but I will put a link down in the description for where I found it and where you can purchase it. I've put down all of the pencils that are in the 50 set, as well as a few additional ones which you can see here marked with a dot, which are the additional colours that I have outside of the 50 set. So I'm going to put on some music, speed this up, and let's get swatching. And there we go. The full set of the 50 pastel pencils by Holbein, plus 6 additional ones that I bought separately. These all layered and went down very, very smoothly and nicely, and I didn't really have any complaints. On the swatching, I did try and get a bit of variation on it. I did try and do it darker on the top left and lighter on the bottom right. Some of them it didn't quite work, but most of them it seemed to be pretty good. A couple of favourite colours did pop up, so I would say the ash rose, willow green and the wisteria have been quite nice colours to look at while I was swatching, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get use out of all of these colours regardless. So if you've made it this far, thank you for watching and I hope to see you again next time.